I'm Harper, 100-meter Olympic hurdler. And the reason why I want to give these tips on base work and speed work is because I often feel that hurdlers and sprinters try and shy away from doing base work and actually incorporating the speed the way that they're supposed to. For base work, if you're someone that does the 100, the indoors, you want to do 50 meters, if you want to be a football player and you want to, you have to do your sprints, it's very, very, very important that you still incorporate base work. For us hurdlers, I understand that for you, you feel like a 150 or a 200 is longer than what you do. Some of you even say, Coach, 200 is twice as long than my event. So why did I need to do longer than that? Well, you need to do longer than that because when you get into a race and then you have another round, which may be your semis, and then you have a final, someone that puts in base work very well is a good chance that they're in better shape than you. So what you want to do is mentally prepare yourself and physically prepare yourself to say, you know what, I know that I put in everything that I'm supposed to do. So dare I say as a sprinter, you do a 300, a 400, possibly a 450. I know I sound out of my mind, but I promise you, if you put in this base work, if your coach tells you to do a 300 and to hit a time, and then you can do it again and again and again, think about mentally what that says to you. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm stronger than I've ever been in. And that when I get to my race, I know that now 100-meter hurdles is cakewalk. And that's exactly how you want to feel. You want to believe that my coach knew what he was talking about. I showed him and I showed myself that I'm willing to go that extra mile. I'm going to do a 450. I'm going to do 2 450s, if you will, at track practice because I'm dedicated to my craft and this is what I want to do. And then there's a thing, when you get to a certain part of the season that you will taper off and you won't do as much base work. You won't go as long, you won't go for runs as much because it's time to get in the speed. And the speed portion of this, if your coach tells you to do a 150 or 40 meters and he says go all out, I'm telling you, it pays off in the end to go from point A to point B, which will be that 150-meter walk, to go all out, to get your technique as correctly as possible, to hit all the marks that he tells you to. Because when you put speed in the tank and when you get to a hurdle race, it's all about being a sprint hurdler. You need to be fast in between the hurdles, so then when you get there, you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I worked on my technique, I have the speed in the tank, I'm going to be the best me that I can be. So when you get to your lane, you're thinking about execution for yourself. You believe in yourself, you put in the base work, you put in the sprinting, and now you're ready to go. So believe me, if you can push your body to the extra mile and say, I have done everything that I possibly can do, I can almost guarantee that you'll run closer to your PR, you'll run more consistent times, and you may even PR. And just think about how great you will feel. Even if you don't win that race, I promise you, you will feel better about yourself because I've given the best me that I can give.